team of youth workers has a mission to foil plans of a secret group spreading fakes, misinformation, and distrust called Ignoranti. According to the sources, this group plans to launch a massive anti-EU campaign. In order for youth workers to accomplish the mission, they need to go beyond traditional activities and approaches. The best way for them to succeed is to call into action an arsenal offered by the stimulating and multifaceted world of media and information literacies. Explore it as well by following their mission. Keep this picture in mind. It's like a companion needed by the team to succeed, and it's very useful in life as well. If they don't act fast, it can be too late. If they act too fast, they may become victims of spam and present themselves as fools publicly. Now the team needs to check the trustworthiness of the email. How to do it? By following a set of tips and tricks. In this case, it's difficult to do it, but there is a useful way that provides hints whether the email is credible or not. It's easy and effective to use search operators on the internet to do a few checks. The team found out that the email was sent by one of the so-called elves, and there is enough evidence that they can trust it. The team responded to the email and started preparing content for their own campaign. The elf got back to them in the meanwhile, and now they collaborate. They are going to use materials, messages, and events that empower people with competences from various areas that are under the umbrella of media and information literacies. The team is using selected and needed sets of competences. First, let's mention information literacy. It is the ability to locate, assess, and make effective use of information. This involves understanding how to look for information, evaluate its accuracy and applicability. Then there is media literacy. It is an ability to understand the complex world of media with confidence, understanding, and a critical eye. All literacies go hand in hand with critical thinking. It's gaining the capacity to evaluate information critically is known as critical thinking. To make informed decisions, this involves challenging, evaluating, and interpreting data. This is an ability to use digital tools and technologies in an ethical and efficient manner. Together with internet literacy, it also includes focus on digital safety and protection of human rights and freedoms. Under this one, there is understanding the procedures involved in producing media content, which includes components like multimedia production, storytelling, editing, and design. This one means knowing the cultural contexts in which information is produced and shared. Last but not least, learning how to communicate effectively will help us to express ourselves in written, visual, and digital media in a clear and responsible manner to reduce the possibility of being unintentionally misunderstood or misinterpreted. The team uses a mix of selected competences that will help them complete their mission. For the success, they also recognize the importance of support of active citizenship and an EU level. What is an active citizenship actually? Follow these links to explore it now. Having a clear plan, the team enthusiastically moves forward to creation of media materials. They are going to make various formats to ensure diversity and bigger reach: videos, podcasts, and infographics. Of course, posts for social media cannot be missing from this list. There are several sources created by renowned organizations. When creating content, they need to focus not only on technical quality of final materials, but also take into account social responsibility. That means the following: thinking about and considering various effects of the content, feeling responsibility towards the audience and the whole society, ensuring digital safety of the audience, and empowering people to be resistant to misinformation and harmful content. The Digi Youth Media Manual is a very handy tool for youth workers to navigate themselves in the digital space when organizing online events. At the same time, ignoranti don't feel the social responsibility and do not want to empower people in any way. The fears became reality. They launched their campaign and spread numerous disinformation about the European Union. The palette of formats at their disposal is quite broad. Disinformation can even have a negative effect on the health, as people can develop an information disorder syndrome. Youth workers now react by doing a series of events on common misconceptions and misinformation about the EU. Let's have a look at what those are and how it's possible to respond to them. Since ignoranti are said to increase their activities in the coming months, the team decided to change the strategy and move focus from debunking, which they will not abandon, to pre-bunking. Ignoranti are really influencing people. One good friend sent a visual hoax to the leader of the team. Therefore, they decided to add a new topic to their media materials and campaign: how to verify information that is in visual format, and how to convince anyone about the fact that the information is not correct. Like when verifying any other information, it is good to start to follow these key steps and check: origin, source, author, date, and location. Remember, reading the full article beyond the title is crucial. It sometimes also happens that it might just be a joke. When checking the origin and real nature of a picture, these user-friendly tools can be really handy. All of them are great for tracing back the source of an image. For video verification, there are other tools and methods that can be really helpful. These are great resources to help confirm the authenticity of video content. When examining uploaded videos, they are often associated with a profile account that provides additional clues. Assessing this account can be crucial in verifying the authenticity of the content. Here are some control questions to consider in relation to these aspects: trustworthiness, registration, timestamp, consistency, and website. One can uncover lots of important information about their own or someone else's digital images, technical details, descriptions, and even history. Besides technical knowledge, it's also important to develop critical thinking. Everyone can do it, and it's for free. It enables everyone to form opinions based on accurate information rather than initial impressions. It starts with raising questions, fostering independent thought, and engaging with diverse perspectives. To think critically, it's useful to take a few steps, not necessarily in this order. Stopping for a while and not accepting every piece of information and media as it is presented enables people to see behind the lines and also between the lines of content. The questions you ask can be about the quantity of content, its quality, semantic meanings, contextual relationships, or even syntactic structure of sentences. All of that helps to gain a broader understanding of information we receive. One doesn't need to do a detailed media analysis to get a real and full picture. Ignoranti noticed the activities of the team, which is a good sign, but they also focused on their campaign. They used one technique that those using manipulation and spreading distrust are also using: fallacies and bad arguments. The team also encounters a lot of examples of this technique in both disinformation pieces and discussions that follow them. The common ones are personal attacks, appeals to fear, authority, or tradition, red herring fallacy, slippery slope, false dilemma, or straw man fallacy. By the way, if you want to learn more about bad arguments, you can read through the illustrated book of author Ali Al-Mosawi, which is available online. It presents the topic through nice visuals and stories. And now, how to actually communicate with people who share or trust misleading information, manipulation, and bad arguments. Engaging with individuals who share hoaxes or believe in disinformation requires a delicate approach. Remember, changing someone's beliefs takes time and patience. Some principles to consider are the following: show empathy and respect, listen actively, avoid confrontation, provide credible information, use stories and examples, build trust, offer resources, and know when to step back. It's difficult to convince someone, even if you use accurate information and a respectful approach. Luckily, the friend realized the graphic he got was really a hoax and didn't spread it further. Often the success doesn't come as fast, but giving up is not a solution, and more efforts are therefore needed. Luckily, there are resources everyone can use to become more successful in respectful debates, discussions, or simply when explaining something. Eventually, the team's work marked its first success, and they are able to effectively make a change. Quantity of content that shares or spreads disinformation created by ignoranti group is decreasing, and more people publish comments on social media that are respectful and don't provoke hate. More people also spread debunking messages created by youth workers. Hence, the team got into the spotlight and drew the attention of the media. They learned how to do it and communicate with the public and media well through several sources of know-how. The team communicates with and through the media about the campaign and their experiences. First of all, they write press releases to be sent to media and other contacts, and organize events called press conferences. Eventually, they are being interviewed and are taking part in media discussions.
Do not be afraid to have concerns and ask questions. Explore new horizons and find the real state of things.
And so it came to pass that one plan to destroy our society by misinformation and distrust was foiled, but those intentionally spreading ignorance and hate are relentless. Join the team of active youth workers who empower resistant, informed, and supportive society. There are networks waiting for you.